Bonjour and welcome to a new unboxing video, and today we're going to talk about a company we've never spoken about. At least I don't think we have, and it's Spin Master. And the reason why we've never spoken of Spin Master is that until now they haven't really had anything that I felt attracted to, that I thought was fun. But it has changed because Spin Master has the DC Comics license, at least until next year. And they've got plenty of stuff coming for the new Superman movie. And when I saw that, I just couldn't resist, and it is the Superman Fortress of Solitude playset, which is weird. First of all, because the scale of the figure is actually tiny. They are 3 inches, barely 3 inches. So to give you an example, well, I will open them so you will be able to compare. And then because you do have so many things packed in a product that's actually quite cheap for everything contained, it's quite heavy as well. So what you get is you get the Fortress of Solitude playset, you get a Yeti, Superman, Ultraman, a Superman robot, and Crypto. And you've got plenty of fun stuff. So outside of the scale that is a bit odd, I think it could be fun. There's quite a few features, and they do say the thing that make me laugh is that you can fly, you can fight, or you can have your victory. I mean, it's a feature. So on the sides, you've got the Superman movie logo. Same thing here. On the bottom, you've got all the instructions, which I'm sure it's not very, very complicated. But we'll see. And in the back, you've got actually the playset in all its glory with everything you can do. The Yeti has removable limbs. You have a door that can be opened. There's some bits of the Fortress of Solitude that can actually be broken, and you can actually have Superman and Crypto fly. And also the Yeti appears to have a temperature thing. So basically, depending on how cool or warm you will actually have the wounds appearing or not. I'm not sure if we'll be testing that, but anyway, time to open. And it's going to be interesting because I find that those open box systems are quite often very tricky to open. I'm going to start by showing you the figures, because let's start with it and then we'll build the thing. So those are those very weird plastic clips that held everything in the box. So we do have Superman. So here is the Superman. To give you an idea, I mean, I'm going to check. This is a regular 3.75 inch. I mean, that shows you how small those figures are, because I mean, and this isn't the biggest 3.75 inch figures. It's actually really, really tiny. Just putting this here, everything is falling. So we do have Superman here. So Superman has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 7 points of articulation, which is actually not bad for something that small. Oh, more than that, because it's on an inch, so that's 9. And it's 9 points of articulation. So for something that's big, it's actually very good, and the likeness is actually pretty decent. So, and you do have the Superman logo, of course, in the back. So I'm quite surprised at how nice those are. Then you do have Ultraman, the villain, and same thing, it's the same articulation. I'm not going to do all the articulation, but it's actually pretty good. It's got very minimal deco, but still works pretty well. And you do have, of course, one of the Superman robot, which looks absolutely fantastic. I love the retro design of the Superman robot for the movie. And can he bend his knee or not? No, this one is just 5 points of articulation, which I'm not entirely surprised, because with such spindly legs, it might be a bit complicated otherwise. And then we do have Crypto. Crypto is actually a static figure. It looks really cool. It's really good fun. Look at that little face. And he's got, of course, his cape with the Superman logo. And to go with those, we do have the Yeti. So the Yeti is entirely breakable, apparently, as you can see. There's even a bit of the bone. Ew, that's disgusting, actually. So you can do that with every limb. And does he have an articulated head? No. So it's got 4 points of articulation, which is actually more than enough for him. He looks absolutely fantastic. Now let's see if my hands are warm enough to try and make the wound disappear, because if I remember well, the wound disappears if you warm it. And yes, I mean, you can see the difference between here and there, so I'm going to try and do that here. So it's actually a very nice feature, but it doesn't work as well on that. Maybe my fingers may not be as warm as my hand. So let's see again with putting my hand, and yeah, I mean, it does disappear. So that's a really cool Yeti. I mean, this Yeti is about 8 inches. Yeah, it's about 8 inches tall, because it's nearly the size of a Mego figure. It's really good fun. And now we do have the big set, which is the Fortress of Solitude. So the Fortress of Solitude, you do have doors that you can open and close, so they slide in. You do have, actually, that's the interesting bit, is that you do have the outside of the Fortress of Solitude, and you do have the inside of the Fortress of Solitude. So that's actually pretty good. Of course, you actually have to build this. There seems to be a trick. Yeah, there seems to be a trick. I don't quite know how. Oh, I think you just basically bash them to remove them. So here we go. As I said, I will not be putting, but here is the full fortress. I think it's a very cool. I think it's about $35 or something, or $30. Can't remember the price. You would have to check me. I mean, don't quote me on this. I'm not sure I remember the price. But this is actually pretty cool. So as I said, you can open the door. You can, of course, close them. You do have the computer bank that maybe I will set up a bit better. I mean, at the moment I put it right here, but there is this big disc in the center, which is, I don't know, maybe the computer. No, the computer bank doesn't. There's something that I find a bit odd, is that we do have, I'm just wanting to check if I got something wrong. No, that's all correct, because it looked like the reason why I'm saying that is that it looks like there's little bits here that you could, but I'm not quite sure why there is those little holes, because it doesn't say anything. But you should be able actually to, if I show you, you see what I mean? You should be able to put bits, unless it's so that you can put the, no, I was thinking that maybe it was to put the crystals somewhere else, but no, one of the crystals isn't being attached very well. But I mean, it's fine. And what I need to actually test now is the flying feature, because yes, you can actually have those figure fly. So what you do, from what I can see on the I'm going to do it this way because otherwise I won't be able to do this. Let's see. Okay, so Superman is there, and you can actually put Crypto on the other side. So here you go. We've got the flying rig. I'm just checking that it's all in, and basically you can actually have Superman and Crypto fly. I mean, this is so ridiculous, but I absolutely love it. This is brilliant. Probably the best feature of the playset. I think it's really, really cool. And of course you do have, as I was saying, you do have oops, I lost the bit. You do have, of course, the other figures. So you do have the Kalex. Is it Kalex? It is Kalex, and you Superman robot, and you do have Ultraman. And I think it's such a cool little playset. I'm showing it to you again. It's beautiful. For a cheap toy, because that's a cheap toy, there's a huge amount of playability. For collectors, it's fun. I'm actually thinking that maybe I will mix that with the Fortress of Solitude that Superpowers is releasing. I think they would go very well together. It's not the same scale, but it's not really a problem. This is so much fun. The fact that it's double-sided as well is actually a nice touch, because I didn't expect that. And I have to admit that I love that Yeti, which, I mean, how ridiculous is that? They can actually have the bones of the Yeti. So much fun on that little playset. It's just out. I don't know if it's out yet in the UK, but I'm sure that it will be there soon. And so we do have a Superman robot, Ultraman, Crypto here, and just Crypto, the Yeti, and the playset all together, and it is absolutely cool. So it's Spin Master. It's the Fortress of Solitude for the Superman movie, out in the theaters next month. So I hope you will go and watch it. I'm actually very, very much looking forward to the movie. Bye.